Hi everyone, and happy Tuesday. It is time for Quick Tip Independent Work Inspiration Tuesday. And so I am back with another egg task because there are so many things you can do with them. So this is our next step up. Last week I talked about a simple put-in task. This week I've got kind of a next step packaging task that I want to show you. So I am going to make this disappear. As I said, Dollar Store now has them. So this is a simple packaging task. And I'm going to use some simple erasers, but you could also use puffs. So if you need something a little bit softer, maybe things that don't get thrown so easily might be a little bit better. So obviously this task is already set up. I have already separated my eggs into two different baskets. So my students are going to have an easier time putting them together. This way they don't have to search. Now, you could make it even easier if you made them all one color. This way I could put an orange and a yellow together. But typically I would want them to color match. And typically with cheap eggs, they don't go together if they aren't actually part of the same egg. So if you wanted to make it easier, you could do it that way too. I'm going to set it up so that I want them to put them this way. Whoops. Move this out of the way. And then my egg box goes on the end. So they're going to, and I might number these is another way to make it easier. Move these back into my screen. So they're going to take one side, one piece, put it in, take the top of the yellow one, put it in the basket. One. Now they could put the pieces in the middle. It just depends on what makes the most sense as far as your packaging. Put it in. One green, one eraser. Try to make ones that don't have the letter L on them for a different task. And so obviously once they get them all put in here, this is also a really good way to work in those eggs do not go together. That was in the wrong bucket. This is also a really good way to work in some special interests. So you can see I've got some erasers that are from Frozen, some Disney princesses. I've got some transportation ones, and I just threw them all in here. But if you have a student who really likes a particular one, this is a good way to build some special interest into this to make them want to engage with the task more. So obviously I'm going to only have the same number of erasers that I have eggs. I'm also only going to have, see, there's Olaf. I think I got him at the Target dollar spot back when I used to go to Target. I'm also only going to have the same number of eggs as will fit in my egg carton. I'm also only going to have the same number of bottoms of eggs as tops of the eggs. Also trying to make sure that your eggs come from the same container, apparently, since they don't always all fit together, which could be a little frustrating. Because if I got to the end of this and I had extra pieces of my eggs left over, or I had extra erasers left over, it's kind of like when you finish with an IKEA piece of furniture and you have extra pieces left over and you're like, I don't really know if this was supposed to go into the furniture or not. Is it an extra piece or not? So, boom. Now I have 12 eggs. They are all packaged, and I am finished. And that is the end of Quick Tip Tuesday. Have a good week, guys, and I hope to see you again next week for another quick tip.